The pre-Hispanic ball game was an ancient sport practiced for thousands of years by many Mesoamerican societies, such as the Maya and the Aztecs. A game played between opposing teams using a heavy rubber ball, the pre-Hispanic ball game was linked to agriculture, the cosmos, warfare, and sacrifice. We know that the ball game was an important social and political institution that often had far-reaching consequences for both hosts and guests, players and spectators. One of the most important places where the ball game was played is Oaxaca, a state in southeastern Mexico. Ball courts, where these game matches took place, have been found at hundreds of sites in Oaxaca, and the ball game is still played there even today. Known as pelota mixteca de hule, or Mixtec rubber ball, this modern version is played by men of different ages every Sunday. Instead of hitting the ball with their hips, as they did in the ancient version of the game, pelota mixteca players use heavy leather gloves to launch the ball back and forth across the field. Recently, several ball courts have been rediscovered by the Proyecto Arqueológico Nejapa team, or PANT for short, in the Nejapa region of Oaxaca. Nejapa is a large valley located halfway between the highland central valleys and the tropical isthmus of Tehuantepec. In 2013, I had the opportunity to excavate in 2 of the ball courts found there, including the court at the site of El Sitial. The project goal this spring is to map the other 14 ball courts in Nejapa. Why is mapping the ball courts important? Well, archaeologists map sites and structures for several reasons. For one thing, mapping is an important step in archaeological fieldwork, especially before any excavating can begin. Using mapping data, we can learn a lot about the built environment and how ancient humans used space in their daily lives. Mapping also provides a visual way to display data, lets the locals know about what archaeological sites are present as well as their current condition, and informs the government as to why these sites should be protected. Most importantly, I will be using the mapping results from this project to write my dissertation and complete the doctoral program at the University of Arizona. Your donations will help fund the project's startup costs, including the purchasing of scientific materials that we can only get here in the US, and the start of field expenses in Mexico, including processing official paperwork, hiring personnel, and project supply acquisition. Your help supports research that will answer important questions about the ball game and the ball courts, adds to our body of knowledge about a vastly understudied area of Oaxaca, and gets me closer to my goal of completing the PhD. Thank you for your time and generosity. Please share this campaign with your friends and family on Facebook and Twitter. Your donations and shares are sincerely appreciated.